Steve and Marlyn Gambrill founded Extreme Family Outreach in 2006 as a nonprofit to benefit children and families.
We saw the need. We knew we became part of the Edgewood community, and we just saw the need, and everybody kept talking about, we have to reach these communities. Nobody's going into these communities. What can we do to reach these communities? And we kept going to meeting after meeting, and it just got to be, it's like, we got to stop talking about it. We got to do something. So we started to go, and we went into the neighborhoods, and we kept going back week after week, and we never stopped. Well, our mission is to have a direct impact on children and families by taking our programs into the heart of their communities, providing tools to ensure positive futures.
Extreme Family Outreach addresses multiple risk factors by going directly into the areas of greatest need and implementing community impact programs.
The need is the call. We see a lot of children out there. Due to the breakdown of homes and families, we see a lot of kids that are out there that are running rampant in the communities that are lost, and maybe they feel a little bit forgotten. So we see that, that they're important.
We go in to try to connect with them. You'll find that everybody in all walks of life, everybody has a story. Everybody has something going on in their life, and to find out personally, one-on-one with these kids and the families, find out what's going on in their lives, and then try to encourage them and try to plug them and steer them in the right direction, that there's a better life out there for you.
Grocery distribution of over $40,000 worth of food is provided year-round to address food insecurity, in addition to 208 complete Thanksgiving dinners. Warm Hands, Warm Hearts program visits homes and brings Christmas gifts for children and families.
I think my wife started it, with the name No Child Goes Hungry, to make sure that at the end of our programs that we give out food each week to kids that need it. And we formed several partnerships, Panera Bread and Harford Action Agency and several other programs to get a lot of different food and to be able to give it out to the people in need. Last year we gave away 208 or 210 complete Thanksgiving dinners to over 200 families, and then Christmas presents to over 700 kids too. So that's a big part of our program, and we had over 100 volunteers show up to box all our Thanksgiving meals up and everything, and deliver those. So a lot of people come out to that, and we throw some huge Christmas parties, and they're really a lot of fun, and we try to give Christmas presents not only to the kids in our program, but to their siblings, whether they're younger or older too, so that the whole family gets something.
Youth leadership development is key to prevention.
We started the leadership team just so we could keep those kids involved and reconnected, and then it's also to teach them to serve, to give back. The kids that come sit on the tarp, they're always receiving things, but then with the leadership program, we're teaching them how to be leaders and to give back.
Actually, the mission and our purpose is prevention. We want to reach those kids before the drugs and the gang activity does. It's real important.
Extreme Family Outreach Scooby-Doo After School program is conducted at multiple locations. The visitation team makes a weekly personal home visit or phone call.
We conduct our after-school program in the spring and in the fall. It runs 9 to 10 weeks. And what that means is that we are, right now, we are in 8 communities during the week. So when the kids get off the school bus, they'll see us out there in their community. We have the music playing, we're all set up, we take everything to them. And when they come, they're all excited, and we create a safe environment for them to come, to learn, and to grow. Not only do we do the program, we also visit them. With that consistency, being out there and doing programs all year round, doing that, we get to meet the adults, the people that are in their homes. And that's so important. A lot of these kids, they can't help the environment that they're living in. They can't defend themselves, but through the kids, getting to know them, we get to know the adults. And then with that happening and taking place, we can then connect them to the needs, whether they need food or whether they need recovery, whether they need to get their GED, whatever that need may be.
partnerships and community support help.
We actually have 3 that are full-time, and then we have 4 that are part-time, and then we have like 30, 35 volunteers. And we couldn't do it without them. You know, you hear that phrase, it takes a village? It really does take a lot of people to make the connections.
We can rewrite a child's story and be a bridge in the community.
And there was a young man at the door, and I looked at him, he looked at me.
He's looked up to him.
Yeah, we looked up to him, and he
too.
said, "Do you remember me?" And I looked and looked again, and I did remember him. He said, "I just want you to know that I'm going to be graduating this year." And he says, "And I just want to say thank you." I said, "So you remember the Scooby-Doo program? That's the name of the after-school program." And he said, "Yeah, I remember, and I remember all the songs and all those things that you taught us." And he said, "I will always remember, and I just want to say thank you." And then gave us another great big bear hug. It was awesome.
You know, they have a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential there, and that potential could go either positive or negative, and we want it to go positive, you know.